You don't feel like a victim?
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished. Which, the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt. It just,
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
N-U-T-S.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
We're going to take a quick break. If you can stick around, we'll talk more on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
Yes, my darlings, chasing men is the highest amusement there is. But manhandling the difficult little buggers is something else. Call me. You got some questions? Even if I'm hot for a guy, I know I shouldn't shag him on the first date. But what about the second? Not until you've shredded the dude's nerves and he's rolling on the floor, declaring eternal love. Till then, just chill, Miss Hickey Lips, and make him beg for the slightest favor. I'll see you next time. Little trumpet. Oh, I hate that music. Yes, my darling Flopsy Pudding. The biggest man-handling trick of all is to know that there is no trick. All you have to remember is that you're a woman, and if you're a woman, you're precious. Okay? As anybody who's watched any of the Sunday shows with the journalists and the politicians, the thing is not the main question you're asking. The big question is the follow-up question, right?
Right.
So after the bait is your first question. What you're really trying to find out is a little bit a giveaway in their mind, and then you go in with your real question. You understand that. So you ask him about his family. You want to know how he's going to treat a woman, so you ask him about his mother. Why would it hurt? All you have to do is lie, cheat, fornicate, deceive your husband, end up in divorce court, destroy utterly the happiness of your children, and completely ruin your life. What would it hurt? On the other hand, you could get a backbone and not see this bugger. I'll see you.
How about you? You've been married twice. Mm-hmm. Get along with your ex-husbands?
Very, very well, yes. Good. I flirt with my ex-husband.
I don't even flirt with people I'm not wasn't married to. I'm not a flirter.
Oh, why
Never
not?
have been. Never got the art of flirting down.
Well, you're flirting right now.
No, I'm not.
You flirt with...
I find it difficult to meet gentlemen who are of the caliber I want to date.
Oh, Jody, nothing in the whole world is easier. You live in Champaign, that's a university town, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do you like sports?
Well, I do, and I'm closely involved not only in sports but all the arts here in the city.
Jody, pick up the sports pages, read them. You got to learn how men think and where the athletic events are, right?
Okay.
You know where the baseball games are, the softball games, the volleyball games? You show up, Jody, with a cooler full of beer. All right? They're going to be hot and sweaty playing. Right? This is what you do.
Right,
do you like bars, Jody?
I have frequented them, and what I find is they're only interested in one-night stands, and that's not my pleasure.
The best place to meet men is on the street. You just see somebody cool coming toward you, stop him. Drop your purse, drop your change, hand him a beer, hand him a $5 bill. If you see somebody who say, my name is such and such, that's how you do it. The street is the #1 place to meet a guy.
E. Jean Carroll won 2 lawsuits against Donald Trump, receiving a total of $88.3 million in damages. The awards were for sexual abuse and defamation, with the jury awarding $5 million in 2023 and $83.3 million in 2024. The verdicts were upheld,